I'm Sarah Woodbury, and this is a book tour of Warden in Time. Spoiler warning, if you haven't read this book, you might consider stopping this video now. One of the themes of Warden in Time, and the After Cilmeri series in general, is unintended consequences. In the previous book, Ashes of Time, Anna and Meg brought the Cardiff bus to Earth 2. In so doing, they inadvertently brought a whole host of other people with them. Some of those people were a huge net benefit to the medieval world, and others not so much. Of the less optimal arrivals were a man named Lee and his friends, two of whom he murders. Lee then allies with the Papa Legate and the King of France to overthrow, or at least curtail, David's rule of England, causing further unintended consequences. Before this conspiracy is uncovered, Aquasparta, the Papal Legate, comes for an audience at the behest of the new Pope Boniface, who has 3 demands for David. 1. Eliminate religious freedom in England. 2. Abrogate the agreement between the Crown and the English Church, which cedes 10% of church donations to the state. And 3. Withdraw his claim to Aquitaine. The Pope offers nothing in return, and Aquasparta threatens England with interdiction and David's possible excommunication if he does not accede to these demands. Shortly afterwards, a modern explosive device is discovered in one of the latrines in the keep of Canterbury Castle. Callum disarms the bomb. However, more bombs are found, and David and Callum manage to evacuate the castle just before the rest explode, utterly destroying the keep. David sends Lily away for her safety, and later follows her to Dover in pursuit of 2 French spies who were caught trying to slip out of the country. Dover Castle plays an important role in Warden of Time for the After Cilmeri series. Geoffrey de Genevieve arrives at Dover Castle and interrogates the spies, who reveal they have been working with Lee and Aquasparta. After Lee engineers an explosion in the outer ward of Dover Castle, David confronts him on the wall walk. Lee tells David that unless he's taken back to Avalon, he will blow up Dover like he did Canterbury. David time travels from the top of the keep, which you can see behind me, which was built in the 12th century. Immediately upon arrival in Avalon, however, David releases Lee, who fires his gun at David, sending him right back to 13th century Dover. Meanwhile, hoping Lee has killed David, King Philippe of France sends a force of 2,000 men to invade England. Once David learns where the Armada is headed, he marches for Hythe at the head of an army marshaled by his ally, Gilbert de Clare, only to find that the local militia has already driven the French back into the sea. Ultimately, David meets with Aquasparta and informs him that he will not accede to any of the Pope's demands, and that he knows of his role in the plot to help Philippe take the English throne. The After Cilmeri series is available at all retailers worldwide, in ebook, audiobook, and traditional paper. You can find these and the rest of my books by clicking on the link to my webpage.